All right, Leo, let's see what's going on. And do my TV series deck. I just got a couple of new decks, so this is the TV series one. Oh, look, it's J.R. Ewing. So let's see what's going on for Leo. I think we have Pluto in retrograde in Capricorn. Mercury's still direct, so we can't blame anything on Mercury retrograde right now. Oh, look, there's Samantha from Bewitched with the she's the high priestess in this deck. So 5 of Wands in the home spot, Knight of Swords. And then we've got 9 of Cups. Queen of Swords. And the Death card. The bottom 7 of Swords, 4 of Cups, and Ace of Wands. So you're keeping options open but keeping it quiet? Doing a lot of manifesting of change. It's been a real struggle for you, that 5 of Wands. But things are starting to move quicker. Wish card. Facing some hard truths, so major transformation for you. Let's clarify with the last unicorn. For those of you that don't know what the last unicorn is, some of you, if you're around my age, I'm not going to tell you my age, but you may have watched a cartoon movie when you were younger called The Last Unicorn, and that's what this deck is. It was one of my favorite cartoon movies when I was younger, so I was really excited to get this deck. This is TV series, and then I have the Adventure Time deck here. So those are my new decks. So let's clarify. See why the High Priestess is here. So 5 of Cups. So 6 of Swords and the Lovers. So a lot of you have made a decision to leave a relationship. 3 of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Hermit. Yeah. Leaving some kind of relationship where there was let's just say irreconcilable differences. How's that? Let's clarify this 5 of Wands. You may have kept that quiet, though. Not everybody in your sphere may know that you are out of the relationship. The Magician, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. I'm going to say this as kindly as I can. Some of you have some relationships that are outside of your relationship, and that might not be part of the relationship agreement. Now, some of you might be polyamorous, and that's totally part of your relationship agreement. but there's still a sense of sneaking around and keeping things quiet. You have a Knight of Cups and a Queen of Cups in your home spot. So some of you have a family and you're trying to balance all of those things. Some of you are really focused on being a good parent right now or a good caregiver. Let's clarify this Nine of Cups. Some of you have ended a relationship to have another relationship. Like, that was part of the things. I can't be in this relationship and have this other relationship. And so you've had to make a decision between two people. And it looks like a lot of you have chosen love. So 4 of Swords. And there's a wish for a lot of healing to take place, to be able to lay the swords down. So there must have been a lot of conflict in this in the past. The Moon, still very hidden. There's the Star, the World, Justice. Definitely some of you went through a karmic cycle and completed it. 4 of Wands, 8 of Coins, Page of Swords. Some of you have maybe gotten promoted. You have a reason to celebrate. Some of you are probably going to deepen a commitment, move in with someone. Definitely a completion of a cycle where you had to put logic over things instead of passion, which, you know, for a fire sign is sometimes hard to do. Knight of Swords over here, 7 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Things are moving swiftly forward after that decision. The wheel has turned, if you will. What else for Leo? Where's that Wheel of Fortune there? For some of you, your family may not even know really what's going on with you. Like, you've kept a lot of things very quiet. Two of Wands. So there's some partnership that you have wanted for a long time, and for some of you, you've ended a relationship to have this other relationship, one that's more loving. Some of you have changed in ways that made your relationship more loving. The Hierophant, the Fool, 6 of Wands. Some of you are proposing or being proposed to. Clarify this Queen of Wands, or Queen of Swords, rather. Four of Wands and Knight of Wands. So for some of you that were back and forth about a relationship, you had to figure out your head and your heart, and you chose a commitment to someone. There's that 6 of Wands and 7 of Swords. However, somebody's still not being... There's Queen of Swords again, the Empress, King of Cups, 8 of Cups. Some of you are still dealing with the person in the past, like maybe they don't know that you've moved on. Like quiet quitting, you know? Like you're sneaking out a little bit here. Like every time you leave, you take more with you, you know? Or you take different things with you. So it doesn't look like you're leaving all at once. It's almost what it's like. Let's clarify this Death card and the outcome. So Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Judgment. Emperor, Empress, and Eight of Cups, Strength at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, you've chosen a divine counterpart and left another situation. You've made a decision. And it's one that contributes to your stability more than anything else. And I don't just mean financially, I mean emotional stability. So let's clarify a little bit with the personal deck. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that came out in the cut, and it's also the Queen of Pentacles in the outcome there. So Virgo energy, faithfulness, loyalty, throat chakra, sometimes attributed to Taurus, but speak your truth. So some kind of truth came out, and I think it was you to yourself saying, I'm never going to be happy in this situation unless I change these things or change this situation, right? Surface pressure, things got to be too much. It's the drip, drip, drip song from Encanto. So you were trying to honor family legacy. You were trying to take care of obligations. But there's a sense of freedom, of leaving that behind, and a love song without the love. So you were stuck in this situation where you're like, I have to be good. It's Be Good by Waxahachie, but there's all of this past energy attached to it, where it was like stepping away from that allowed you to free yourself from negative attachments as well, right? Sagittarius with turquoise, again, that's throat chakra energy. It's also, it's the truth seeker, throat chakra, healing, calming the soul, cleansing energy from the turquoise. What else for Leo Spirit? So create your own path, moving obstacles, getting creative, right? Working hard and getting some reward. I like me better when I'm with you. There was someone that felt more like a soulmate connection to you. Capricorn energy with the garnet, but this is about glowing fire, stirring up your inner chi. So it's like bringing your passion back. I think about you often. At times I can't sleep. So it's like there was a separation phase with this person. What else for Leo? That was a book. Okay. Chop suey. So depression, overwhelmed, needing to talk or change. So Leo energy with paradox. So study stone, focus. So again, I mean, this really goes up here with like the obligations and burdens, and it's like you're getting your fire back, you know. What else for Leo? In my, divine counterpart. So a lot of you have left one situation for a divine counterpart situation where, and there may have been a long separation phase in there, maybe even years for some of you. And now there's a coming back together, or a time whenever you all can actually reconnect. And so for some of you, you're still keeping that very quiet and may not have completely ended another relationship, and so there's this sense of quiet quitting, like sneaking out a little at a time. Let's get some advice from Personal Oracle. And I get for some of you, you may have to do that because of certain situations, so I'm not judging, but a lot of times a clean break, is better. I mean, you know your situation, but there might be reasons why you're doing what you're doing, but um, a lot of times when we do that, it ends up causing a big thing later. So it might be worth speaking your truth, as the deck kept talking about turquoise, and tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Seek a professional. So some of you that might be, this could be many different things. So if you need advice about something, it could be therapy, it could be health related, it could be business related. Love and work, work and love, that's all there is. So all that's on your mind right now is your stability in both love and work is really what I'm getting from that. Communication is connection. So if you're isolating, definitely reach out to those that care about you and love you, because I get a sense, Leo, that you're keeping a lot of things on the DL, and you're not really talking to people, and they're kind of wondering about you. Hydrate, eat healthy. We accept the love we think we deserve. Boom. I know. That's a harsh one, right? Some of you, if your mother is alive, reach out. That's somebody that you can definitely communicate with. If your mother has passed on, or there's a challenging relationship with your mother, there might be another person that's like a mother figure to you. Or maybe you can pray to your mother if she has passed on. You know your situation, I do not. But that energy is coming through as a very protective energy. So someone around you is very protective, that is a motherly figure that you can reach out to. We accept the love we think we deserve. I don't know that I need to expound on that, other than, if you're in a situation that is less than loving, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? You get this one meat sack, right? What are you going to do? What else for Leo, Spirit? What else for Leo? What does it matter how many lovers you have if none of them gives you the universe? I think this is validating for some of you, this relationship that you've chosen that's more passionate and loving. And you might have guilt about leaving the other one because, there's some kind of obligation to it. Remember, sometimes when we release someone, we're releasing them to have their joy as well, right? We abandon our souls because we're afraid if we don't, others will abandon us. Yeah, so you have to do what's right, take a break, ask for help. Some of you have definitely been working hard and need to do some self-care. But a lot of times we choose things that aren't right for us because we think that that's the right thing to do, when a lot of times the right thing to do is it's a hard path. Focus and grow. You're definitely focusing on change right now. Anything else for Leo before we move to runes? Okay. I did it before. I can do it again. And call a friend. There's a lot of reaching out energy. You need to reach out to those people that care about you. Focus, grow, do self-care. Let's get some runes for you, Leo. The weird rune is coming out, y'all. Lego's female energy, but that is in reverse. So, the weird rune is sometimes called the non-rune, and so if you know of the Weird Sisters in Shakespeare, this is about fate, chance, destiny, and then Legos in reverse. It's it's the principal female rune, but you might have been being misled by your intuition. Or, you know, it could be that it can mean a woman bringing trouble into your life. But it can also represent someone who, even though they help you, you might have an obligation to them later. Okay? So it's really a call to make sure that you're really listening to your intuition and that you're not skewed by something like, I really want this person, so any sign I get from them is a positive sign. That's not always the case, right? You know, and then you've got AWAS. So there could be slight delays in things. You know, remember I said something about, you know, it's like you're quiet quitting a relationship. Things are going to turn around, but it might not be in the time frame that you think, you know. So there might be a matter that you've been working on for a very, very long time, and the way has been really hidden to you. And so it's a call to really, like, your intuition's kind of upside down right now. So it's like, call a friend, call people, get advice, listen to that advice. Make sure your intuition is not you just seeing what you want to see, because that's what your heart desires. Sometimes we do that. That's why tarot readers a lot of times can't read themselves, because, you know, it's hard to interpret the cards unbiased when you want something, right? When you desire something greatly. So let's see, what will our fairy guides have for Leo? Okay, keep going. The world at times is big and loud, but we'll make sure you're safe and sound. Trust, breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. It's about trusting in yourself. What else for Leo? Medicine. Veggies and fruit from yellow to blue, like medicine, they're good for you. So the green fairy, a cheeky green fairy on your behalf, is appearing here to make you laugh, and creativity. Life is a canvas for you to use. Paint all the colors of happy moods. So it's really a call to kind of get out of your head. Keep going forward, but you really do need to do self-care. This is, you know, it's basically saying you need to do some self-care. You need to think creatively. If you're stuck in a situation, you need to ask for advice, ask for help. So I hope this was helpful to you, Leo. I hope that it helps you process through whatever it is that you're going through and make a good decision, you know, for your greater good. You know, and to really think about, you know, how we, when we're in these difficult relationship decisions, how we do the best for everyone involved, and how you know, do that in an honest way with integrity. So I hope it helps you process through that, Leo. Thank you to all of the subscribers, all the likes, shares, sweet comments. I truly appreciate any support of my channel, and I hope to see you again soon.